Good morning everyone. This is Ayushi. Let's continue our English class for class 7th. Before starting today's content, let's recapitulate previous class. What was the Nutcracker Suite? The Nutcracker Suite is a piece of music. Where is the mystery hidden according to Sandeep? According to Sandeep, the mystery is hidden not in the shopping list, instead in the sheets of music. Who never talk rubbish according to Antonio. Violinists never talk rubbish according to Antonio. Who called the Belgian police? Belgian police was called by Uncle Shekhar. Whom does young man refer to in the slide? Young man refers to, that is Sandeep was here, the young man. Till now, what we have done actually, as Sandeep is trying to explain to both of them, Uncle Shekhar and Antonio, that shopping list mystery is not hidden in the shopping list, instead it is in the music sheets. So Antonio said to uncle that you have to call to police. Because of that only, Uncle Shekhar had to call to police. Now in the same hotel, policeman was there. Now Sandeep is trying to understand to policeman even that how the mystery has to be solved. Now let's continue further. I am coming along. I don't want to miss the fun, said Signor Cesarini, picking up his violin. I am coming along, as Sandeep said to all of them that please come with me and then I will tell you how to solve the mystery. Then as soon as he said, I am coming along, same Signor said, I also want to come with you because I don't want to miss the fun. He picked up his violin. The policeman looked doubtful when he heard the story, but when someone as famous as Antonio Cesarini was insisting, he thought he would better agree to project one of his slides onto the wall of the hotel room. In the beginning, even policeman was having doubt upon Sandeep. Just as only a 14-year-old boy, how can he solve this mystery? But as Antonio was insisting, because of that only, police also had to agree on this project. It means he had to listen to Sandeep. So now they both went in the hotel room. Can you see what I mean? Said Sandeep excitedly as the slide was shown on the wall. As you can see here, Sandeep is trying to play something over here. He just saw over here. He is trying to show something to Antonio. He showed to Antonio that some musical notes are written over here. But of course, go ahead and show them, Signor Cesarini urged, offering him his violin. After that you can see Sandeep is playing something, and this violin is belonged to Antonio. Antonio handed over his violin to Sandeep and said, I am understanding each and everything, but please show them also. Means you have to explain this thing to uncle as well as policeman also. Then Sandeep took the instrument and explained, the piece of music you see on the slide is taken from Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. This is how it goes, and he played it from memory. As soon as Sandeep and Antonio saw the symbols or the signs are written over here or in the music language, then they found that these signs are related to Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite. Nutcracker Suite, as I have told you, this is what? A piece of music. Tchaikovsky, this word means Russian. This is a Russian composer. So these actually signs are written by a Russian composer, as Sandeep is a violinist and he loves to play violin. So he was having knowledge about this. So he started to play this particular music, Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite, from his memory only, because he was known about that. Now let me play the music as it is written on the sheet. After that he said, although Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite, whatever I am playing, it's supposed to play like that. Now listen the music, whatever I am playing and whatever is printed on this particular sheet. So I think till now you have understood that Sandeep is trying to make them understand that Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite is a sort of music that he knows, and he started to play. Then after that he played the same music actually, but that music was printed on the music sheets. Now questions for revising the context. Whose instrument was taken by Sandeep? What kind of music was printed on the sheet? What do you mean by Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite? Students, these questions are only for recapitulate the previous slide, not for the classwork and homework. Now let's continue. The result was total cacophony, a mixture of odd notes that didn't sound like music at all. As I have told you, when he started to play the music of Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite from his memory, it sounds really nice. But when he started to play the music from the sheet, then the result was total cacophony, means a very unpleasant sound everyone was able to hear. Someone has cleverly inserted a few notes into the original sheet of music, as only a few of the people who are having the knowledge of music, only they can understand what is the actual music of Tchaikovsky and what is not. So Antonio and Sandeep, they both were having the knowledge about it. So he said further that someone has cleverly inserted a few notes, means in this Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite, someone has added few different notes into the original sheet of music. Look, Sandeep read out the names of the musical notes appearing on the slide. After that, Sandeep started to read out all the names, means actually he converted those notes into English alphabet. And then he started to read out in aloud. A, B, C, sharp, D. These were the actual lyrics, actual signs actually. After that, A, D, A, G, A, F, E, A, B, A, C, A, C, C, E. As he said generally, in English also if you want to say alphabet, what we will say? A, B, C, D, E, F in this complete sequence. But here you can see someone has written in a very different manner all the alphabets. After reading out these names, what happened? I have got it, shouted the policeman in delight. In a very happily manner, policeman was standing over here. He just jumbled all these letters. Then he shouted, I have got it, Ada Gefew. As you can see here, ADA, Ada Gefew, GAFEA, is one of the wealthiest women in Brussels, and she lives on the Rue de Bacacce, BACACCE. So I think you all have understood this thing. In these music sheets, as Sandeep said, someone has inserted a few notes into the original sheet of music. So what has been inserted? The name of the person as well as the address. So he said, this is a lady, this is the wealthiest woman in Brussels, and she lives on the Rue de Bacacce. She was robbed at gunpoint. And why her name was written in that sheet? Because she was robbed at gunpoint. Her name and address are in the music sheet. Means by using these music sheets, robbers are able to understand that whosoever has to be robbed and where. By this we come to know that her name as well as address are written on the music sheets. You have done it, young man, means now everyone is appreciating him. You have given us proof of Ginny Egmont's dishonesty. Till now they were having only doubt upon her, but now they were not able to feel guilt. They were not able to feel her guilty. But now they said, now you have given us a proof of Ginny Egmont's dishonesty. Questioning her daughter and the piano teacher might lead us to the gang who did the actual robbery. As you can see over here, she was robbed at gunpoint. It means we can come to know here are some more members involved in this robbery. So her daughter and the piano teacher, by asking the questions to them, we can come to know that who are the other gang members involved in this particular robbery. So I hope now you have understood how Sandeep solved the complete mystery. Now the questions for revising the context. Whose name was called out by Sandeep? Who was the wealthiest woman? Who is the culprit or means who has done offense of the story? Students, these questions are only for recapitulate the previous slide, not for the classwork and homework. Now, these two questions are your classwork. What happened when Sandeep played Tchaikovsky's Nutcracker Suite? When Sandeep played it, the police decoded the message on the shopping list. That music actually they are talking about, that was printed on the music sheet, not that one that he played from his memory. Okay. So after playing that only, the police was able to decode the message. What proof did the policeman find in the music sheet? The policeman found Ada Gaffew's name, who was one of the wealthiest women in Brussels, who lives on the Rue de Bakaki. Her name and address were written on the music sheets. Now, this is your homework, students. Antonyms means opposites: still, reveal, nervous. These you have to do it yourself. Singular, plural, lady, customer, policeman. This also you have to do it yourself. As complete the sentence answers I have mentioned over here, just because you don't have textbook. Uncle Shekhar had come to Chennai. This is the question. Who answer to report on the World Criminologist Conference? Second, I come to the case of answer the unsolved shopping list mystery. I want to ask you answer about the Nutcracker Suite. Last one, the Belgian Police Department sent answer is a special letter of thanks to Sandeep. I hope you all can do it carefully. Thank you.